Good morning to everyone on today, the first day of 2022, January 1st, 2022. And I just had an interesting reminder of that because I turned on my GoPro and I'd had the battery out for a while. So the GoPro prompted me to insert the date and time manually. You have to do that every time the memory gets cleared. And I sat there really puzzled for a while because I automatically scrolled down to 12 for December and 2021 for the year. And I'm looking at that and going, hold it, that's not right. And I thought, no, okay, what is it exactly? Oh, it's January. I had to go all the way back up to the top, 01, and then put in everything else. And the year, it's like, oh, 22. So actually, my first official act of the new year, fittingly, was coming up here to a famous temple in Thailand, which I'll talk about in a second, and setting the new date, time, and year on my GoPro. And GoPros have become such a big part of my life. That was a kind of fitting, in an amusing way. I've already been to this spot 2 or 3 times. You'll see that in upcoming videos. It's just that today, being January 1st, New Year's Day, I wanted to post a quick message, sort of out of sequence, to hope that everyone out there, I hope that you all had a good Christmas, a Merry Christmas, and wish you all a Happy New Year in the year 2022 to come. Hopefully a much better year for the entire world and all of you in particular. So where I am, I'm in the town of Mae Hong Son in North Thailand. I've been here for a few days already. And as I said, I've been to this temple a few times already. They have a really nice coffee shop up here at the temple. So I came up here for my morning coffee so that I could wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And there's the temple behind me. This is the Wat Prathat Doi Kong Mu temple, and it's on a hill up above Mae Hong Son. So you've got that beautiful view of the pagoda behind me, and in front of me is the beautiful town of Mae Hong Son as the sun is starting to climb higher in the sky. And Mae Hong Son is nestled in the mountains here in northern Thailand. And this temple and the hill that it sits on is right at the edge of the town. So you get beautiful views in all directions of the town itself. I'd read that quite elaborate ceremonies took place up here on New Year's Day, and it's possible that that happened, but it would have been earlier this morning before I came up here. But I think it will be a popular spot for visitors throughout the day today. And I came up here, of course, because of the beautiful setting, looking down over Mae Hong Son. But I also came up here for my morning coffee because, in an unusual twist, the temple here in Mae Hong Son has a really nice coffee shop. And I've been here a couple of times already. So I came up here for my morning coffee. They have a really nice decor built out onto a platform here. And I like how they put grass in bamboo sections all along the outside. Makes it very beautiful. They have a lot of outdoor seating. And as I talked about in a previous video that I haven't posted yet, they offer a kind of free, what they call herbal juice to all their customers. So they have something bubbling away inside this kettle on a wood fire. And I had some of this, and it tastes like a very light tea. That's a very nice feature of this coffee shop. And they provide cups here that you can use to get your complimentary tea. Before I place my order, let's take a look at the rest of the place. So yeah, here's the coffee shop. I can smell good coffee. wafting out of that window, which is nice. And then they have another area up here with more tea that you can help yourself to. And then they have the dual pagodas here, which date back, these pagodas date back to the year 1860, I believe, and 1870. And the biggest tradition here appears to be purchasing a set of flowers. So you see all these people walking around the pagodas. They've bought a plant, and then they walk around the pagoda a couple of times, or one time, I'm not sure. And then they stop at one of these alcoves that matches their birthday of the week, and leave the plant there and perform a ceremony. And that's one of the main activities that takes place up here. I've had to do a great deal of rearranging to get comfortable here, but I remember from my previous visits, they have one chair here with a backrest. Everything else is just a stool, but they have one chair. So I tracked it down, and they have just a couple of umbrellas. So I found the chair, and I moved it into the shade right underneath this nice pink purple umbrella. The sun, you can see it, is just behind that umbrella. So you could not ask for a better spot to sit, because I also have the view of Mae Hong Son right in front of me. Right out there, that's the airport for Mae Hong Son. And right down below there is a lake in the town, and my guest house is right beside that lake, though at the moment there's no water in the lake. They've drained it, and they're dredging it and cleaning it up. But yeah, that's where I am right now. I haven't seen or heard a single plane land or take off in the entire time I've been here. So I think the airport is just completely shut down, or they get so few planes that I haven't even heard it. And eventually, I'll be heading off in that direction, I think. The road will take me out there. I ordered a green iced tea, and it is right here, ready to go. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? The first time I came up here, I walked. There's actually a really nice trail leading from the town itself. You can climb up the hill to get here. It's really nice. And then the other two times I've come up, I just hopped on my scooter. And this morning as well, I just wanted to get up here quickly. As I said, to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So I just hopped on the scooter and rode quickly up here. I'm glad I did. So I'm not all hot and sweaty. I can enjoy my iced green tea. Oh, I'm really starting to enjoy these. And my plan is to post this video today. I just want it to be a short video, a little bit of an update one. So I should get on with my update. So as I said, I'm here in Mae Hong Son. I got up here by scooter, and I'm doing the Mae Hong Son loop around northern Thailand by scooter. And I spent Christmas Day at a town called Mae Chem. And I went there because it sits right beside the highest mountain in Thailand, which is called Doi Inthanon. So Christmas Day itself, I rode my scooter up to the top of Doi Inthanon, and I spent a really enjoyable day up on the highest mountain of Thailand. And that seemed appropriate because it was the coldest place I could think of to sort of match a Canadian Christmas. And then I rode through the countryside to come here, Mae Hong Son. I originally thought I might be in the city of Pai for New Year's Eve because I couldn't find a place to stay here in Mae Hong Son. All the hotels were booked out. My hotel, I could get a room right up until December 30th, but December 31st, New Year's Eve, there were no rooms available. But it turns out my hotel did manage to come up with a room for me, so I booked another 3 nights at my guest house here. So I'll be staying in Mae Hong Son until January 3rd, and then I'll be riding my scooter probably to Pai. And one of my tasks for today is to book a hotel room in Pai. And I should be able to do that. There are a lot of hotels in Pai as far as I can tell. And the holiday rush should be dying down a little bit by January 3rd, January 4th. So that's what's going on. And I have a few videos that I'm still working on that I haven't posted yet. For example, a video from Mae Sariang, another one riding to the town of Mae Chem, a video about my Christmas day up on the high mountain on Doi Intanon, and then a video about coming up here for the first time, and then a video from the last day of 2021. That was yesterday, and I spent that day visiting a couple of attractions around here. I rode my scooter to another scenic lookout point more to the south, the southeast. Got a beautiful view of the city from up there. And then I went to one of the longest bamboo bridges in Thailand, which is off to the north of this town. And that was a really good day for my last day of 2021. I enjoyed that. And today, the first day of 2022, is going to be kind of a housekeeping day because I just have things to do, videos to work on, laundry to do, plans to make, hotels to reserve, letters to write, New Year wishes to send to people around the world. So that'll be my day today after I finish my iced green tea and after I finish taking in the view that I'm looking at. So I could be up here for quite a while, we'll see. And there's the pagoda right behind me. And that is it for today's video. I hope everyone had a good Christmas, as I said, and I wish everyone a wonderful 2022. Better for everyone than 2021. Ironically, as a pop culture note, I just started watching a new TV series called Station 11. And I say it's ironic because the basic idea of this show is that nearly the entire human race has been wiped out by a virulent flu epidemic. So yeah, very cheerful show to start 2022. But that's how we roll on Planet Doug.